Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Score the Deal. I am Brett. If you're new to the channel, what I do is I buy and resell stuff from retail stores and thrift stores online through eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, Etsy. Basically, anywhere I can flip a profit, I'm selling that. I wanted to go over the top 12 finds that I found from this past week, and I had an insane week. Overall, I made over $700 just from the items that I'm going to show you on the screen today. But overall, I made close to $1,000 with all the sales that I had this past week. And that's just pure profit. I was really happy about that because this past week was my birthday week. So being able to take advantage of my birthday and really churn out some sales was kind of a good way to celebrate in the certain times that we have right now. I think what really contributed to my success this past week was making sure that I didn't create any death piles. I went thrift shopping a bunch. I went to Burlington, I went to Marshall's. I did a lot of stuff recently to source, and I made sure right when I got home, I listed everything. I know a lot of people start their death piles. It creates a nice pile for them to list at a later point, but I didn't want that. I wanted to make sure everything got listed right away, and it turned into a lot of really big sales right away. So let's dive into some of those sales that we had. So number 12 on our list, I had a Calphalon 3-quart pot. Thanks to Hustlin' Hooks for talking about pots and pans. I watched some of their videos. I bought that pot for $6.50, sold it for $40, made $16 profit through eBay. So a pretty nice pickup for my first pot and pan sale I ever had. Number 11 on the list was some University of Michigan gear. I had a University of Michigan Jordan jersey and a University of Michigan Nike quarter zip women's jacket. Both of them sold on Facebook Marketplace, shipped them out to Ohio. Made a $28 profit there. Number 10 on the list was Zoom Blazer shoes. I bought these for $3 at a thrift store. These were a no-brainer. Threw them up for 30 bucks. They sold within an hour. Made $21 profit on Poshmark, so a pretty good deal. Next up, number 9, a Gronk jersey. So Super Bowl coming up. I figured this was going to be a definitely good one since he's playing in the Super Bowl. It was a Nike 2XL, so a good size for these jerseys. I picked it up for $4, sold it for 30 bucks on Facebook Marketplace. It took about a day to sell, so I'm going to clear about 26 bucks after fees. Next up is number 8. It's a pair of women's roller derby skates. I picked these up at a thrift store at St. Vincent de Paul for $9 the other day. Flipped them on Poshmark in about an hour for $32 after their fees. So I came out to about a $22 profit on this item. So really nice pickup to sell really quickly. Next up on the list is Supra shoes. And so I picked these up at a thrift store not a thrift store. I picked these up at Burlington Coat Factory. They were an odd pair of shoes, kind of a camo shoe I've never seen before. And so I looked them up. They were going pretty good comps for 60 to 80 bucks. So I threw them up on several of the sites. Got an offer for $63 shipped through Facebook Marketplace. Shipped those out. Cleared a $36 profit. Next up was a Tough Traveler backpack. And so this was a kids carrying hiking backpack. It cost $7.50 at a thrift store. It was pretty big. It went all the way from Michigan all the way out to, of course, Southern California. So as far as possible, I was able to ship it via FedEx. I wrapped saran wrap around it and then put some clear packaging tape and then put the label right on it because FedEx will take packages like that. So it actually didn't turn out to be too bad. After everything, I made $38 on that backpack and it sold in about 3 weeks. These next couple finds really cool. So I got this Wusthof knife set. Never heard of this brand. Apparently it's a really popular German knife set. So picked this guy up for $7.50 at a thrift store. New open box at the thrift store. It was behind the glass. So I'd have someone actually open the glass to come get it for me. Paid $7.50, sold it for $65 in less than a day. So cleared a nice $40 profit through selling that on eBay. So that was a really good turn. Next up, 2 different pairs of ice skates. One pair of Bauer ice skates and one pair of Easton ice skates. I listed both of these on Facebook and eBay. eBay didn't really get any traction, but as soon as I put them up on Facebook, I had offer. I think it's because I live in Michigan where people are actually out playing hockey right now. So I paid $15 total for both of those sets of ice skates. I sold them for $80 cash. So I made 65 bucks through Facebook on 2 pairs of ice skates, and they sold in less than an hour essentially after listing. So that was really nice. This was probably my favorite find overall. The third to last item is a train teapot. I was in this thrift store, Salvation Army, a little bit higher price on a lot of these items, but I've been finding a lot of really quality goods. And I bought this, I came across this train teapot. It was just kind of the unique, I'll show a picture of it right here. And it was 20 bucks. And I was like, there's no way this could be. I thought it was just a gimmick gift. And I looked these guys up and they were selling for 100 to 140 bucks. So I threw it up online for $110. And 2 hours later, my train teapot sold to someone in Florida. So thank you to that person. I made a $62 profit after shipping through FedEx on this guy on eBay. So really, really nice flip. Going back to that German knife set, I was actually at the Burlington Coat Factory on my birthday. You can see that in the past video. Where I picked up I found the first time I ever heard of this company was in the Burlington Coat Factory. Found this brand new knife set, $80 on clearance. I looked them up and they were going anywhere between $200 to $250. So I threw it up for $230 online and sold it within a few hours on my birthday. So it was a really nice birthday treat to me. Made $101 off that sale. And the best find and flip of the week, a couple weekends ago, I was up in my father-in-law's cabin up north in northern Michigan. I went to a small St. Vincent de Paul thrift store and I came across these two snowboards. One was a Dragon snowboard and one was a Sims snowboard, complete with bindings, and they wanted $10 each. And I was like, duh, that's a no-brainer. I live in snow country. So I picked them up, 20 bucks, threw them up on Facebook Marketplace a few days later, and within an hour, I got message. I probably had about 20 messages for each snowboard. Sold both of them for $250 total. I probably could have got a little bit more, I feel, because of how popular they were. So I turned a $230 profit off of 2 snowboards. So absolutely incredible find. I will be returning to that thrift store. Oh, there's one item I didn't include. I'll include that as a bonus item. I got my first DVD VCR combo I bought for $22 at that same Vincent de Paul thrift store, and after selling it, it sold for $125. I cleared a $70 profit on that. So being my first time, so I tried out pots and pans for the first time, and I tried out DVD VCR combo. So a couple new items. I've been trying to learn as much as possible through watching a lot of the other YouTubers out there. So thank you for everyone who is making these videos, because I'm making more money because of all the help you're doing. So appreciate the content you've been putting out. But one thing I wanted to talk about, I feel like contributed to my success on here. What I've been trying to do is I've been trying to list my stuff at a reasonable to lower cost than a lot of other people on eBay, and Mercari and Poshmark and Facebook. What I mean by that is I can go out and I can spend $40, $50, $60, $100 almost at every single thrift store I want. So I can always find good pieces of items to sell. I can always turn a profit. So I'm willing to send out offers, take a little bit lower, list it a little bit lower than the average person, just because I want a really high turnover rate. A lot of these items that I listed, that I sold in this past week, sold in hours to only a couple days, and that's what I want. I want my turnover of my items to continually go quickly, because like I said, I can always find new items, I can always find new stuff to sell. So I want these items to sell quickly. I'd rather have money in my pocket. My motto is always money takes up less space, and that's kind of my theme. And so if I can sell a backpack and it sells in a few days because I took $5 to $10 less than the next person, great. All I got to do is put a label on it, put it out, and put money in my pocket. I want to continue to do that. If I can continue to have $1,000 weeks every single week, I mean, that's good. This is my part-time gig. I have a full-time job. This is my part-time job. So making $1,000 on the side in a week, I'm sure anybody would take that right now. Reselling is really easy. You just have to put in the work, put in the effort, and try to learn. Like I said, I've been watching a lot of videos, learning a lot of stuff, trying to build at my knowledge on here, because I want to sell as many things for as high a profit as possible. Am I doing it right? Should I be trying to list higher and hold it? Should I be storing more? Any of the finds that I had, really cool. What was your favorite find of the week? Let me know down below in the comments. And most of all, if you like this video, down below, hit that like and subscribe button. Really trying to grow this channel, bring out some content. And any like and subscribe helps me in the algorithm. So appreciate it. Thanks so much for checking out the videos. Good finds, good times.